What is going on YouTube? It is your boy J Min, and look, y'all, today we are finally back with another video. Now, look, I ain't saying no names, but I had somebody message me yesterday, and they said, I'm gonna read this to what y'all. It says, look, the videos that you constantly keep making, the devs will never listen because you're always so negative towards the dev team, right? How about actually trying to make a positive video by asking 25 good things about 2K? Okay, so and I will be reading comments in this video, by the way. Um, but I'm being for real with this, y'all. Can y'all name me in the comment section right now 25 good things about NBA 2K25? Right? I know it's gonna take a little while because the answer is you can't. And when I told that the person that messaged me that, he said, "Give me a second." Well, I've been waiting for about 24 hours, and you still have yet to give me an answer. But that's not really an issue. Like I said, I want people to go in the comments and type 25 good things about NBA 2K25. I'm still waiting on an answer. But like I said, I know it's going to take you probably about not only 25 days, but probably 25 years to figure out. And there's really not 25 good things about NBA 2K25. Unfortunately, that's just the state of we are right now. But yeah, like I said, y'all, today we're going to read comments. So if you guys put a comment on the previous videos, we're going to try to get to these comments, right? All right, so we're gonna start off with the comments from is NBA 2K25 the worst 2K of all time? And I said I think some of y'all are right. We had 53 comments in this video and 47 likes. I appreciate y'all. All right, so we have a comment from JDuffs 82231 4 days ago. How many years in a row are we gonna say that 2K20 fill in the blank is the worst 2K of all time? Take Two has inserted their aggressive tactics to draw players to spend their money on microtransactions. Every year since 2K18, the sad part is the player base are mostly grown men who spend 70 on the game and spend hundreds on my career builds or packs in my team. The offline modes like my NBA and the W are unbelievably boring and they capitalize on that. The gameplay could lead towards sim or arcade for all I care. As long as players continue to spend irresponsibly on the game, we will continue to go through this cycle with 2K. Now, you're speaking facts, right? But like I said before, this is why I'll hold the dev team accountable, bro. Right? Because, like you said, you know, people are gonna continue. Like right now, and some of y'all could agree with this or disagree, but I mean, y'all know this is coming. It's what, November, right? What is next month, ladies and gentlemen? Christmas, right? Do you know how many kids right now are begging for this game, and they're saying, "Yo, that's what they put on their list because y'all know what it is. Kids they don't want to ask for now because their parents gonna tell them no, right? So on Christmas, you're gonna have a bunch of people, it's gonna probably try to open up the new player base, but it's gonna be the same thing because once a kid realizes this game is horrible, they're not gonna want to play it, right? But like I said, you're speaking facts with, mostly of the player base is grown men at this point. Because like I said, the game, like you said, the game is it's not cheap, bro. You gotta people gotta spend money on this game, right? And then you gotta spend money on builds, right? You got people on 99 overall builds that, they some of them don't know what they're doing, but they're still spending money, they're still spending dollar after dollar, because we know every new season 2K is going to patch something in the game, which equals you making another build. Because if you don't, it's going to sound like your build is trash. When in reality, they just patch something that the build was never patched with prior to the season before, right? But this is what I'm talking about. Going through this cycle is not just the community. The dev team got to hold some weight to this as well. And this comment had 4 replies, right? Somebody said the microtransactions are crazy and you ain't lied, right? Somebody says I'm never one to say this is the worst 2K, but this year there just ain't no denying it. Honestly, like it's not even the gameplay itself; it's such as the animations that play the game for you. That would constantly mean that's basically the gameplay. But he says people are missing open dunks, open layups like crazy. You can get a steal and trick to pick it up 3 separate times and still not get passing lane steals. It would teleport your players 5 feet towards the steal. The contest system is the worst it's ever been on both ends of the paint and on the perimeter. The shooting is super 50-50, whether it will be sped up or slowed down. The game just plays by itself at this rate. And if you don't lose on this game, but 2K will continue to giving them these 50-50 plays. And then somebody says, heard 2K24 was the worst 2K last year. Now, if NBA 2K24 would be the best game ever. And I'm going to tell you about 2K24. I still have 2K24 as one of the worst 2Ks ever. Now, 25 is definitely taking the cake for that. But I told y'all, I didn't like 24. I really didn't, right? It was just, I didn't like the game. It was not a good video game. It's not a good, let me explain this to y'all. Is when we talk about a aspect of a game or a video game, a game should not make you want to fight somebody, bro. It shouldn't. I don't care how bad the game is. A game should not take you to that level to where you are ready to go in a boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? And don't and please don't ask me about what do I think about what happened last night, because like I said, bro, honestly at this point I don't even care. And why do I not care? Because Jake Paul, all he does is fight people that are 40, that are in their 40s or 50s, bro. Mike Tyson is 58 years old, bro. We're not gonna get in this discussion. That shouldn't have been a fight, bro. Right? You mean to tell me Jake Paul's with 27 and Mike Tyson's 58? Why is that even a fight? But like I said, bro, like I said, it's the fact that people are saying, "Oh, go back to 2K24. That was a great game." 2K24 was not a great game. It's not. It's a better game than 25, but it's still not a. It's not a great game. Like that's the same thing with 2K20. Some of y'all like, and I didn't like 2K20 when we had quarantine and everybody had to stay in the house because a little COVID situation, right? You ain't had no choice but to play games in the crib, bro. But some of y'all all of a sudden 2K20 was a good 2K. Like no, you only saying that because you had to play because of quarantine. Guess what? During quarantine, I was on 2K19. You know what I'm saying? I was on 2K19 during that quarantine stuff, bro. And it's crazy to say that was like what 4 to 5 years ago. Time be flying. But look, somebody says you do have a good point to add to your point. Mainly, it's younger kids. That's why they don't care about people who've been playing for 10 years, or they want that young money, knowing we older folks or old heads are going to keep playing, are going to keep paying for the microtransactions. I told you I don't spend no money on this game. I don't. Y'all don't. I don't have not one 99 overall on this game. I don't even have the game on my console currently right now. But this comment had 19 likes, and this is a comment that I agree with, right? So appreciate the comment, Jada. And like I said, yo, we're gonna try to get to every comment. That's why this is gonna be a long video. We can't get to every single comment. We're gonna do another one of these, right? Because the next video is gonna be because I do talk about some. How about you try to make a video by saying 25 good things about 2K25? You never thought about that? Well, I'm still waiting on an answer, right? The next video is gonna be, can you name 24 good things? And you still can't even do that. But like I said, now they're coming from Billy Goat 4 days ago. It's truly like these folks have never played sports. When is the last time somebody played a perfect game and went 15-15 from the field? Unless you do that, you are cheeks at the game. Shaking my head. I don't get what you're trying to say here. I don't get what you're trying to say. If you're trying to react to my point of why I feel about the player base, I'm not asking people to go 15-15. I'm asking people to play their role, right? I mean, I'm confusing what you're saying here. Because like I said, you have to understand my standpoint of it, right? All I'm saying is when you load up any video game, especially a sports game, everybody has a role to play. And in 2K, right? Understand what I'm saying before you put a comment. In 2K, the way the game is set up now, it's not arcadey. So it's not one player can carry the game, right? It's got to be everybody has a role to play, everybody has a job to do. And if you are not doing that job, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna hurt your team, right? I'm not asking for players to go 15 or 15 from the line. Hell, somebody's highlights in the background. Yelich shot two for 9, right? But he still made an impact because he led the game in steals. He, was still spacing the floor. Even though that his shot wasn't falling, he didn't, oh, I'm gonna just crowd the paint, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm missing shots. He's still gonna shoot the ball if he get an opportunity to. You see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. I'm not asking for players, especially on a game that has RNG that's really bad. We're not asking for players to go 50 from the field. I'm just asking players to play their role. That's all I'm asking for, right? But yeah, anyways, number we're coming from Fane 757. Ain't playing online in a minute. Been in my NBA eras. People have been saying that my NBA era is boring, but I've never played it like that. And that's another thing too. Things like what the first comment said, my NBA and the WNBA, those are pointless modes. Nobody plays those modes. They tried to introduce the modes to try to make it seem like, oh, people are gonna play. Nobody's playing in a WNBA mode. Nobody's playing it. That's why I was trying to tell. I was like, bro, they might as well put girls in the game. because there's nobody's going to touch the WNBA mode, bro. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. It's boring. Now, we have a comment from Code Red Flame. Gameplay is too slow. The input delays make the game even slower. It's even a delay when I pull up the menu screen and I have to tap X multiple times. Catch animation still suck, if not worse than last year because of the delay. RNG is terrible because what's the point of learning my shot if you decide when I make them anyway? Dribbling not as good as it could be because of the delay as well. Coding issues, the game just overall unresponsive and not good. Still gonna play it though because it's the only basketball game on the market. You spoke facts. But like I told y'all, currently right now, this game is not on my console. It's not. Um, but yeah, that's coming from Code Red, and you're not telling the lies. But like I said, y'all let me how feel. Y'all let me how I feel about this stuff in the comment section. Y'all make sure I put y'all comments and thoughts below. If I read a comment and you felt like you had a different approach to it, then put that in the comment section. I just want y'all to put y'all whole current state of how y'all feel about this game right now. Because like I told y'all, this game is officially, barbecue, bro. Barbecue chicken. Nobody's playing this game. That's like it was in the beginning. So now we have a comment from, I believe this is Ty Banks. Bobby Grayson got fired from 2K19. Game's been in decline ever since he warned them. I never heard of that name, but if he was a part of the 2K19 development team, and they got rid of him, yeah, that was a mistake because 2K19, like I said, can we imagine, ladies and gentlemen, a 2K19 game with just realistic graphics, right? Can we imagine that? Can we imagine a 2K19 when it had the arcade gameplay, but just put next gen graphics? Everybody be playing the game right now. I don't care if you had 1,000 losses, you would still be playing that game, right? Because you would be having fun on 19. But yeah, they should have done that, Ty. So now we have a comment from Will FC Jacks 22. It says 4 days ago. 22 and 19 had the best dribbling system. The dribble system makes the game fun for me. I can play a game that's not all good if the dribbling is good. Wait, what? I can play a game that's not all good if the dribbling is good. Okay, I get your point. But yeah, 19 I really enjoyed, bro. I didn't really 22. I didn't like the 22 had horrible defense, bro. I just didn't like 22's defense. But it was playable. You could play the game and things like that, but it just the defense was absolutely terrible, right? Um, Now we have a comment from Paid. He says it was Koza. Also, the NBA league was boring to watch, in my opinion. You talking about right now? Oh, by the way, I'm glad you put this comment, Paid, because I was watching a game last night. I think it was the Spurs and the Lakers, and bro, Shaq wasn't telling the lies, bro. I seen a video on Twitter to where Shaq was like, I don't think he said Stephen Curry, or he said Stephen Curry in the 2016 or 2015 or 2017 Golden State Warriors ruined the NBA. And I was watching the video, and I'm not getting off track here. I'm just saying what I seen. And Shaq is right, bro. Every team plays the same in the NBA now. Every team is just jacking up 23s. Like, I mean, 43s a game. I was watching the game last night. Spurs. I mean, the Spurs. You would think a team that is being coached by Coach Popovich, a Hall of Fame great basketball coach, right, is not just going to be in this where they jack up threes. They're literally shooting 43s every time. I don't even know who won that game last night. But I mean, like I said, it was like I'm watching. It's boring to watch because every team's playing the same way. You're not really seeing no ball move. You're just seeing them move the ball and somebody jacking up a three. That's all you're seeing, right? But appreciate that comment, Paid. Now we were coming from Rondo 200. 2K is like an OnlyFans model. They pander to the simps who spend money on their game. The people like us get laughed at for even participating in this clown show. Supply and demand. Let's be real though. They treat the company and community more like a business than a fun hobby. In a business, you don't care. You don't care who complains. You only care to take care of the people dumb enough to shop, even if it's bad quality or overpriced. It's not just 2K, it's every community of games, not just 2K, Call of Duty, Fortnite, WWE, and Madden. All of nostalgia, they know they have OG fans looking for that old feeling, but will never get that again. And that's something I talked about in my previous video. Like when I talk about they brought back the old parks. They got everybody with that, right? Because like I told you, I even had people that, they were excited about that, because they wanted to experience because we didn't get to experience when we were really kids, right? But it's the fact that you brought the old parks back. One, they're not permanent. Number two, the gameplay is horrible. So yeah, you can bring back nostalgia, But if the gameplay is bad, like RNG, when you decide when a player is missing shots, like I was legit watching Quavo stream yesterday. He was on the twos. I think he was playing in the twos in a little sunset event. He went like on a 20 game win streak, right? He was chicken. All of a sudden, you get the little fireball. He's missing with takeover. He's missing with the fireball. Wide open shots, right? You cannot tell me that, oh, players they don't know their shot. This dude was on a 20 game win streak. He's playing guard. He knows how to move. He knows his shot, right? But the game is deciding when he's going to make a shot or miss a shot to where it's going to frustrate you. And it was pissing him off because he's like, bro, I know my shot. I know my shot cue. Why am I missing? As against 2K, right? Now, the one thing I would say with Call of Duty and Fortnite is, those games are playable. Like you can play Fortnite, you can play Call of Duty, right? 2K and Madden, you can't play those games because they're the gameplay is so bad now. See, the thing is on Fortnite, it's still arcadey. Fortnite's not super slow, right? It's just a lot of people are, they're just better than it was at Fortnite than what it was before. Like, I remember when Fortnite first came out, I was, the player base was like similar. Like, you didn't really have nobody that was getting 30 kills a game and things like that. I'm talking about like 2016, 2017 when Fortnite was like even new. You didn't have nobody getting 30 kills a game, right? I remember when I got my first a solo win, I was like so happy about it because back then it meant something. So like if you got a solo win by yourself back then, like when Fortnite was new, it meant something like, yo, you really might have some potential to do something. Like it was different. Not everybody could go and pull a solo win out of Fortnite back then, right? Y'all know what it is. You take a little screenshot and you post it on Snap. Yeah, we've been there, done that, right? But like I'm telling y'all, when it comes to nostalgia with 2K, they failed, bro, miserably. And you're not telling no lies, Rondo. But when it comes to nostalgia, they failed at that miserably, bro. Because the gameplay is terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. Now let's get to another comment. Billy Go says, "Good stuff, man. Keep spitting facts. Appreciate you. Um, appreciate you. Here we go. Here we go. Try to get some more comments. Um, let's see here. All right, listen to the comments, y'all. Now we have a comment from D Reed. Playing with the squad, whether threes or rec, it's a decent 2K. Playing with randoms might be the worst 2K ever made. But that's the thing, and this is what I want you to understand before I get to this comment. You're telling no lies, right? But this is still a video game, right? This is still a basketball game. You mean to tell me the only way you're going to enjoy your time on a video game, you have to play people that you know? That's the only way you're going to enjoy it? That you don't see that being a problem? Again, what I'm saying is you don't see the fact that you can't load up and play a game with random people and still have a good time with it, right? You have to team up with people that you've known for years to get that excitement and enjoyment back for playing a game, right? That's a problem, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's a major problem, right? And see, the reason why I asked that is because I'm gonna use Fortnite as an example because we were just talking about Fortnite, right? Fortnite, you can play, with a random team. You can lose with them and you would still play because you like, oh, Fortnite's a fun game to play. With 2K, you play randoms and you lose, you not playing another game. You see what I'm saying? You backing out. But Fortnite, you can lose at randoms. You might stay in the lobby with it because you're like, bro, I'm having fun playing this. We didn't win, but I still had a good time playing. That was fun, right? It's like Fall Guys, right? But my whole point is you should be able to have fun with random people on a video game. You shouldn't have to just team up with people that you know. But that's a problem, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's things like that that get overlooked. Like people keep saying, "Oh, because you're playing randoms." Dog, you shouldn't have to get a team for every video game. But y'all gonna say, "Well, that's how it is now, Jay." Why? Because the gameplay is bad. That's why. I mean, but that's a problem too. Now we're coming from Sanito. What I like about 2K25 is the builder, and he says, and that is, yes, I have fun with my build playing, but that's just playing with friends. See what I'm saying? It shouldn't just be with friends, bro. See, a lot of y'all are saying the same thing, like, bro, if you play, but you can have fun. You shouldn't have to just do that. You should be able to play people that you don't know and still get enjoyment, right? Another example, Black Ops 6. Name me people right now. Y'all mean to tell me some of y'all playing Black Ops right now too. You're not playing with a group of 5 friends that has Black Ops. You're playing random people. But guess what? Even if you're on the losing end of the team, you still gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna stay in the lobby because I'm having fun playing. That was a fun game. You see what I'm saying? With 2K, you're not doing that. And it's more because it's more than just the gameplay. It's the system, bro. The system is broken, and like I said, the devs they don't understand what y'all go through or what the community goes through in general, right? That's why I blame the devs for a lot of this stuff. Some people coming from Tranquilo. It's definitely a top three worst 2K. It's just pretty boring. 2K21 last gen is 100% the worst title game I've ever played. I didn't even play the game, so I can't give an answer on that. 2K22 and 2K20 are probably my top two Ks. 2K15 is probably third. I felt like 24 was a good game, but due to being burnt out on the 2K community, I didn't get to enjoy it as much. You want to know why you didn't get to enjoy 2K24 as much? Because what did 2K keep doing? They kept touching the game every single week, touching the game every single week, right? That's why you didn't enjoy 2K24, bro. That's why you're not going to enjoy 2K25 because they're doing the same thing. They just touch the game every single week. They rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. You see what I'm saying? But that's why you're not gonna enjoy it. Now we're coming from big. This game this game isn't fun due to the facts that you gotta practice your animation just to get the feel of what your player might do. Uh these randoms are idiots, and I feel like 2K rewards bad shots, moving mid range. They're easier to hit than a standstill shot. People make builds to score versus playing solid defense. High steal players swiping them out themselves to play. Center with no interior defense, then just complain about people finishing on them. It's just too much to say at this point. Yeah, it's frustrating, bro. It's a frustrating experience. Now, like I said before, when you got people out there making builds, like I've legit played 99 overall centers with a 77 in tier, but a high block, but you expect to shut me down, and that's not going to happen, right? Yeah, you got people out there that are doing that. But like I said before, y'all, it's just the aspect of the game. There's nothing going. 2K18 was a more interesting game to this. You want to know how I can say that? Bro, in 2K18, when they had the walk-in prime, right, to where they had a walk-in rec to where you don't just get thrown in a lobby and you're in a lobby waiting on the game to start. You actually get to go in there, shoot around with the people that they put on your team. You can actually see what they put on your team. You can shoot around with them. If you want to leave, it lets you leave, right? But what not only made it exciting, after you score, they would say your last name or whatever your last name of the my player that you made, right? They would say your last name to where it would feel like you're playing in an actual basketball game. When you play direct now, none of that stuff happens. Or even proving grounds, none of that stuff happens, right? It's just a sign of laziness and a lack of creativity. Not even lack of creativity because they've done it before. They've had it to where they would say their last name, but because of the community and the fact that not even really the community, you got people that they do these weird things like put inappropriate things that 2K allows them to put, right? They're gonna be like, oh, that's what we got rid of it because you have players doing, the inappropriate stuff. Well, you guys allowed the inappropriate stuff because you guys don't play this game. Same thing with t-shirts, right? Everybody's so quick to say, oh, well, they got rid of the t-shirts because you have people doing the inappropriate stuff. Well, had you guys play your own game, you would have realized take the stuff out. So you wouldn't have the inappropriate stuff on the game. But because you guys don't play the game, you're like, oh, this in the game, we just got to get rid of it as a whole. And that's not fair to everybody, bro. But you see what I'm saying? 2K, they don't understand that. They just get rid of it as a whole, right? That's why the game is so boring. That's why it's boring. There's nothing creative in these modes, bro. Well, Jimmy, they do it in Prime. That's one mode. That's about it. That's about it. And guess what? The mode they're doing in, everybody's really talking. So you're not going to really hear nothing. In Prime, you're not quiet. You're talking in Prime, right? Let's get to another comment. So now we have a comment from Dev Souls. 2K22 had some good defense, your tripping gang, or it was at least better than this trash defense they got today. Like I said before, on 2K22, and I responded to this comment already. On 2K22, you legit had 5'9" point guards getting more blocks than 7-foot centers. That's a problem, bro. I had to take a switch. You started. Give me a second. Well, like I was saying, on 2K22, you had 5'9" guards getting more blocks than 7-foot centers or 7-foot bigs, right? That's a problem. So that's not okay. So then we have it coming from Tyreek Johnson, he says, thanks for the shout out, but I personally don't think 2K25 is not bad. That's 2K20. That game was so glitchy and broken that I skipped 2K21. I was watching this 2K YouTuber named Saint Hardaway, which I know who that is. Shout out to him, by the way. He was streaming, and I told him that he should make a video with you. Y'all content is very similar. He said he's got to play with you first to see if there's any chemistry for a video. He has 3K subs, and I can hear the audio well on my phone. Appreciate that, Tyreek. Yeah, I know who Saint Hardaway is. Right now, I don't have to give him my console though. But yeah, he makes great content. He be saying the same thing stuff I be saying, pointing out with these. You got players when they don't know what they're doing, right? Um, but yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna have to give him my console right now, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate the the opinion and things like that. At least you gave me reasons once again to why you feel the way you feel about thinking 2K25 is that bad, right? Um, I still think it is. Like I just feel like it's the gameplay, it's boring, and it's all of the above. Like I said before, I can't think of anything good. Like seriously, like, and this is just my opinion, y'all. Some of y'all don't have to agree with this or not. I just can't think of anything good about NBA 2K25. Like I can't. The player base is bad. The prices are horrible, right? The gameplay is slow. Like there's nothing good about it. Like I can't think. Like, and again, I get it. Some of y'all be like, well, bro, sometimes it's not even just the game, it's the players that play it. But to me, this is more than just the players because you can play other games, right? And you can still have fun playing them. Like I could play college football and I could play the little squads things with randoms and I could still have some fun playing it, right? Even though if we might lose, I can still have some fun playing it because it's the aspect of the game. Like this game, and y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Some of y'all right now, y'all are watching me. Like I said, I know what y'all doing. Y'all playing the game in the back. Y'all got me in the background while y'all playing the game, right? Bro, y'all know right now if you lose about your one or two games, you about ready to load up a different game, bro. Because you don't got time for this. You see what I'm saying? Like you like, bro, yeah, I'm about to get off this game. Like I know the feeling, y'all. Like, why do you think I don't stream every day? I'm not a streamer. Even though my brother tells me I should be a streamer, I'm like, but I'm not gonna be playing this if I do become a streamer, right? Because this is not a healthy game to stream. This is a dangerous game to stream, right? But anyways, appreciate that comment, Terry Johnson. Another comment from Michael. The reason why 2K is boring is mainly the community's fault and their mindset that is a video game. See, this is a comment I cannot agree with because, like I said before, as much as you're going to blame the community, when are we going to give the devs some blame as well, right? When are we going to hold the devs accountable because they don't play? When are we going to hold them accountable? Yeah, you can say, oh, the community acts for that, but the devs, they don't play the game. So as much as you're going to sit here and say, oh, it's mainly the community's fault, the dev team, they don't even play this game. They don't play it, right? I don't read the rest of this comment, though. But also, the top 2K player abuses the cheese, so in reality, they are not skilled. And their record, look at 2K21 current gen. If there was no speed boost, then you'll see people who know how to play point guard. We would actually have a skill gap. I don't know why you just compared a current gen game to a next gen product. I'm confused at that, bro. But like I said, I can't just blame the community. The devs got to hold some of this blame as well. They have to. Because think about it. This is not the first time we've seen 2K once again go in decline. This is like year four. Because the game has been, in my opinion, this game has gone in decline ever since 2K20. So what was that? 4 or 5 years? This is like they're about to go into year six of the game being under decline. Ever since 2K20, in my opinion, the game has been falling off, right? The last time to where 2K was, I felt like it was the community was active. Players were playing, the numbers were good, the player base was, okay. That was 2K19 because it was a fun game to play. It was a great basketball game. They just had issues that could have been easily solved that they just chose to ignore. Like the fact that, well, Jamin named some of the issues. The fact that in 2K19 you could have, a pure lockdown with a 63 ball, shoot consistent greens. Because back then on 2K19, it wasn't about the attribute. It was about the fact that if you could time the shot or not, right? Which I can say, well, that's a skill gap. But like I said, when you got somebody like me who's able to do it, it's really not a skill gap, bro. Because I was, and some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Set shot 52 or something like that. I had that on my Pierce last year, who had like I think a 63 ball. If you could just put set shot 52 on and time it, bro, it was automatic, right? So y'all gonna say that's a skill gap. I was able to do it, and I'm not even good at the game, nor was I good at 19. I would just play it just to play it, bro, right? But I was having fun. But like I was saying, I cannot put the mainly blame on the community. I have to the devs got to take some of this blame, Michael, and you got to understand that. Like I said, because the game has been on decline for years now. It's been on a decline. 2K20 was not the best game in my opinion. 2K21, I didn't even play that game, but going off of what the community is telling me, y'all are saying that's one of the worst good I've ever played. 2K22, you can say that game had potential, right? Like lack of creativity, and there was no balance. There was no defense in the game. 2K23, another game that had great potential, right? But what happened? There was no balance. The defense was at first the defense was okay, and then what did 2K do? They patched it up. 2K24, right? You would claim people claim, oh, that game got potential, right? Is there at first there's defense in the game. There's actually to where you got to learn your jumper, right? You figure it out. What does 2K do? They touch the game. They ruin the game, right? To where the game becomes unplayable. Not only one time, but every new season, right? So it's like the game's been on decline, bro. I cannot just sit there and blame the community for the game being on decline for years and year after year. Like I said, we got to get people that are making this game. We got to give them some blame and accountability, bro. We have to. But like I said, me on to the next comment. But I'm gonna reply to this comment real quick. You have to give the dev team majority of this blame. This game has fallen off a cliff. Type shit. All right, let's get to the next comment. And like I said, we don't get to every comment, we're gonna get to another one because, like I said, um, the next video is gonna be, can you name 24 good things about NBA 2K25? And you can't do it. So, because I'm still waiting on the person that DM'd me saying, how about you make a video stating 25 good things about 2K? Because I'm so negative. In reality, I'm just being real. That's not being negative. I'm just being real. And that person has still yet to give me an answer. You see what I'm saying? So the next video, we're going to call it, can you name 24 good things, right? And then it's going to be, can you name 23 good things? Just to prove my point, because you can't find nothing good about this game, in my opinion, right? So now, we have a comment from JB. I don't like this 2K because of the shooting. They try to force the stick shooting BS on us because you can green more consistently than you get it down pat. For me, it's pain in the ass to learn how green a shot, but tempo isn't the right, or vice versa. Shooting on high risk with the button is a nightmare. I'll literally go into a prime to shoot around for half an hour staring at my jump shot animation or my cue. As soon as I shoot, timing it the same every time, but this new RNG for button shooters makes bricks invisible with the button no matter what, how good of a shooter you were before. Yeah, RNG does not fix any. RNG makes the game horrible. It makes the game unplayable because it's like, bro, and like I said before, I'm going off what Mike Wang said. Mike Wang said that before the game came out, if you're shooting 40%, that's really good from the 3-point line on this game. He said if you're shooting in the 50%, that's like almost elite status of a shooter. Well, season one, I shot what? 53% from the 3-point line, right? Season two, I shot like 51% from the 3-point line. Not because I'm some elite shooter, right? It's because I take the right shots, right? But it's when you have those games to where you're missing wide open, right? And like, okay, well, I shot a high percent 2 seasons. Why am I missing wide open shots? I know my shot, right? And it's like the game decides. Like I said before, the engine of the game is horrible. I could be calling 2K19 if I had I had games at the end of 2K19 where I would go drop 60 points, right? In the rec, right? I think I had like 65. I mean, with randoms too, 65 points. Sometimes I would go for like, you know, 50 points. Like, I mean, it was just normal to drop 40 back then, right? But it was like at the end of 2019. But it was to the point where I would shoot like 17 threes a game because that game was, you could shoot on that game. If you knew your jump shot, you would green it. Right. And I know you had whites on 2K19. All I'm saying is If you knew your jump shot backed on a game like that, you would make it because you know your shot, bro. But on this game right here, you can shoot a good percent. It's still gonna make you miss because 2K they don't want everybody making every shot because they can't stop sinners, right? Which I tried to tell you guys, people that are cheating, they're gonna find a way to cheat regardless, right? But 2K once again, they don't understand that, so they're gonna punish everybody and say, listen, even if you know your shot, we're gonna make you miss because we know that there's people out here zinning. Why do you think there's so many shot timings? Because they can't stop people that are zinning, and they still can't stop them. You see what I'm saying? So there you have it, right? But like I told y'all, man, I had a lot of. If I could, if they say, listen, we're opening up the 2K19 service back once again today, I'm playing it right now. I'm playing that game because 2K19 was just a fun overall basketball game, right? People coming from Davos, this defies the worst 2K of all time. Yeah, I definitely agree with this comment. This at first, and even and shout out to Black. Y'all make sure y'all make sure I go follow Black because he been telling me this. He's like, bro, he like, you mean to tell me this is not the worst 2K of all time? And I'm like, at first, I'm like, I still had 24 as the worst, but this game right here is it's unplayable, bro. Like it's just bad. I make sure I go follow them Sucks and Black, and T as well, and Paid. I would say I don't even know Drake gonna be uploading, um, but yeah, Black been saying this is the worst game of all time, and I gotta give him his props. He was right on that, bro. Like this is, and it's not even just the gameplay; it's the fact that how fast the game died, bro. This game fell off in season two. Season two. There's what 9 seasons. We're in season two, and the game is cooked. The game is finished. It's done for. You see what I'm saying? So we have a comment from Morpheus. If it's not the worst 2K, then it's tied with 2K21. This shit is garbage. What would make it fun is taking out pro play and the RNG of shooting. Make things cost less. VC, probably other things too. I'm fed up with this weak game and this company. I'm done buying 2Ks. They need to make the game feel like a. There's no need. I'm pretty sure you meant to say the game should not feel like a job. Side note: I messed 2K22 heavy, and 2K20 was a great game, but not only because of the quarantine, but because it was a million times better than 2K21. There was a choice to move on and play the next game, but a lot of people were on 20, still getting it on 21 when 21 was out. You can check out my footage on my page. LOL, I was getting buckets. Shout out to you. But yeah, man, like I just said, it's just this game is it's unplayable. And like I said, in this video, I want y'all to put y'all current thoughts on this game. How do y'all feel? Like those people out there, they probably like this game. Why do you like it? If you hate it, we already read the comments people the reason why they don't like it, but I truly want to see answers to where if you guys already put why you don't like this game, what do you think will fix this game? Do you because this is season two, right? I mean, this footage y'all looking at season two. Y'all looking at a season two footage to where there's I mean it's bad, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's bad. It's real bad. But like I said, what do y'all think can fix these problems with this game? I've already given y'all my answer, and I've said it 20 million times. They've got to start looking at that dev team, bro. They have to. They have to. That's like having a restaurant and it's getting nothing but bad reviews year after year. Well, eventually you're gonna start looking at who's working at that restaurant, right? Why is this restaurant constantly getting bad reviews, right? When it used to be really good. I started to look at who's working in that restaurant, who's making the food, who's doing it. You got to start looking at them. You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing getting better with 2K. Nothing's improving, bro. Right? Now, coming from underscore, he says J Mid. My guy, what's going on? Now, coming from JH Basketball. Now, this game is fun. I play random rec all day, but it's the worst game in the world with your team full of airheads out there. One error can ruin the team and in the game, but when you have a team with smart, it's genuinely fun. And what is the percent of you finding decent teammates in random rec? That's what I have for you, right? He says there are times where I keep getting bad teammates and I say this game is terrible, but it's bad. But when the reality is some of the players make the game feel bad. What is the percent? This is what I'm gonna ask you. What is the percent of you finding solid teammates? That's all I got to ask you. Because I know the answer. That's what I want to know the percentage of you finding solid teammates. And as we moving on, now we've been coming from Price is Right 4 days ago. 2K25 is potentially be really good, but to say that now it's going to be one of the worst, in my opinion. Of the top three worst 2Ks is 18, 22, and 25. 25 is worse than 18, bro. It's worse than 18. Have y'all not noticed this? Bro, 2K18, if y'all go back to those times, and I know some of us were young because I was even young when 2K18 came out, right? You could play 2K18. You could play at least 2 games. You not going after playing, you getting off 2K18 after playing 2 games. That's not the situation 2K18 was in. You could play 2 games on 2K18. Hear what I'm saying? You could play 2 games on 2K18 and be like, I'm gonna play again. You're not gonna just get off the game, bro. 2K25, you play 2 games. Some of y'all right now got me in the background. Whether you playing record proof guns, you ready to get off this game because you're like, bro, that's enough. Like I don't got time. I don't got time. Waste my time on this trash game. You see what I'm saying? It's a terrible basketball game. It's a terrible video game as well, right? You're not gonna waste You're gonna feel like you're wasting your time playing it. So after you play 2 games, you about getting off the game. You see what I'm saying? You're not playing this. So somebody says, Number coming from Mike Tomlin, 94. Is it 2K's fault or EA not being competitive? It's mainly 2K's fault, right? Because like I said, you have to look at those people that's been there. I mean, look at the people that's been there for a couple of years now, bro. We can't just sit here and just blame the community. That's what I'm saying. Like that's like blaming the people that are eating the food. Like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about, right? Okay, but if you're constantly getting bad reviews, maybe it's not the customers. Maybe it's people working back there. You see what I'm saying? Let's think about this for a second. As much times we're going to sit there and blame the customers for like, now these customers, they're always negative. They never have a decent opinion. Well, why is this year 5 of 2K being on a decline, right? Y'all don't see that being a problem? Y'all don't see that being an issue. Y'all don't see the game. Y'all don't see this being an issue. The fact that we're about to be on year 6. GTA 6 is right around the corner, and 2K is still on a decline. You see what I mean? Y'all don't see that being a problem? To where that's what I'm saying. I cannot just blame the community, bro. Yeah, the community they be asking for things to where as a community, yes, every community, but 2K is, in my opinion, we do this all the time. We ask for certain things, right? That we probably don't even want, right? Like when we like again, but this is what I'm saying. 2K they never just when 2K says, "Oh, y'all ask for this," but you never do it the right way. When people ask for nostalgia, like I said before, they want to go back to how the movement was and how they were having fun. You can bring back the old parts, but if the gameplay is trash, it's pointless, right? When you got players missing wide open shots that know their shot, what's the point of bringing back an old park? Nobody wants to play in the old park because the gameplay is so bad. It's slow. The engine is terrible. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. As much as we want to blame the customers, we gotta hold 2K and the people that work for 2K accountable, bro. We have to. We have to. Because this is declining year after year, bro. Year after year. Right? So it's 2K's fault, in my opinion. Let me be coming from Aaliyah. Jesus loves y'all. Appreciate you, Aaliyah. Appreciate you. Let me be coming from 40 plus. To be honest, now I really control. To be honest, now I really control. You got to know what you're doing. It's more than that. Though, like I said, it's more than just you don't have control of your player. It's a bad video game, y'all. This is a bad video game. Like I said before, a game should not make you want to go in a boxing ring and start fighting people when you have no experience of doing that. But it takes you to that point to where you're like, bro, sign me up. Like I'm pissed. You see what I'm saying? Like that's where it gets you to the point to where you ready to scrap. You ready to fight somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad the game is. Now, like I said before, what I want y'all to put in the comments, because this video about to end, how do y'all think can fix these problems? Because I said the next video we're gonna read more comments. And like I said, because I know I didn't get to everybody's comment in this video. We're gonna read more comments in the next video. We're gonna continue to do what we're doing. But I want to get answers from y'all to where how do we fix these problems? Because like I said, as much as y'all continue to blame the community, you have to hold the people that make the game accountable, bro. You have to. It's just that simple. It's that simple. You cannot just keep pointing the finger at the customers, bro. You gotta hold the people that are in the back there making the product accountable as well, right? And it's okay to do that. Then we were coming from Nazir Yashua 4 days ago. 2K is trash and it's going to continue to be trash until you bot stop playing it. I'm on Madden Ultimate Team. Bro, Madden is bad too. Madden is trash too. Madden is terrible too. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you just said Madden, like, Madden 25 is good. Madden is horrible. Madden is horrible, bro. You said you on Madden 25. If you would have said you on EA Country Football 25 Ultimate Team, okay, that's different. You just said I'm on Madden 25, bro. Come on now. Madden 25, nobody's playing Madden 25. That game is no, no. Nobody's playing Madden 25. But like I said, y'all, if we I'm pretty sure that was all of the comments for this video right here, right? But if we didn't get to everybody's comment, like I said, we will be doing. I might do another one of these later on. Um, I just want to give y'all, a heads up to what I want y'all to put in the comments. Give me answers on how we can fix these problems. Because I don't know about y'all, but I am tired of seeing a game that I grew up watching, a game that I grew up wanting to play, be on a historical downfall. Not even like 1 year. This is years of a downfall. Okay. And I'm telling you, I'm not telling no lies. This game is on a historic downfall. And it's bad, bro. It's bad. It's like, what happened, dog? And we know what happened, but it's like it should never be this bad. It shouldn't be. I play 2 games. I'm ready to get off this game. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that. It really should not be like that. But that's the current state of the game. So, like I said, what I need y'all to do is give me answers on how we can fix these problems. Because, like I told you, this game is not getting no better anytime soon, right? They're not going to make the game arcade. I mean, that's done. You see what I'm saying? That the only hope we can make another 2K is arcade is the next one. But and unfortunately, that's probably not going to happen, bro. See what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, the devs, they don't get it. Like, until they play it. And like I said, that's why I put in the next time you're going to read is where I said, I dare any 2K dev to stream the game, right? The reason why I did that is because I want them to see the overall experience. That wasn't me trying to be funny. That was me being like, bro, I want them to see what everybody experiences on this game, especially the modes of a, like I said, record proving grounds, right? I want them to do that so they can see why is there so much hate towards this not only this video game, but this basketball game. See what I'm saying? And when they play it, they'll realize, okay, this is why they're not happy. But they don't do it. So this is why we're on the downfall we're on now with 2K, right? That's why. That's why this game is in a bad spot, right? It's in a bad spot. And as much y'all can say there's no other basketball game, again, you're right. But again, is that the main issue? No. You have to hold some of those people that have been making this game accountable. You have to. It's just that simple, y'all. You have to. Like I said, I want answers in the comment section on how do we fix this? How does 2K fix this game? Not even this game, but how do they, going forward, how do y'all think they can get their community back or make another solid game? I'm going to tell you this right now. 2K26 might be worse because knowing 2K, once they drop another game, they already working on the next game. If this is how 2K25 is, I guarantee you 2K26 is going to be worse. I guarantee it. And this is season 2. 2K came out, what, 2 months ago? This is bad, y'all. This is really bad, bro. This is bad. Even when I got the game for free, I still feel like this game been out for about 2 years. That's how bad this game is. That's how bad it is. But like I said, y'all, it's bad. And like I said, I want y'all to put in the comments, give me answers. That's about it. We'll get some more comments in the next video. Like I said, next video we have over like 100 comments to read. So, we're gonna do another one of these. If you guys have a comment or ideas, make sure you feel free to put it in the comment section. But yeah, man, this is just me voicing my opinion because, like I said, I don't like seeing a game that I grew up watching look like this. I don't. The reason why I grew up watching 2K is because when I was a kid, it looked fun watching guys like, QJB or, you know, what's that guy's name? Chris Smooth. You see what I'm saying? It was fun seeing them, and yes, they're content creators, and they made it more interesting, but it gave you that like, yo, this game looked fun, like to where, bro, you don't get that vibe no more, and it's not because of the age, it's because of the aspect of the game. The direction they're going in is not the right one. It's the wrong one. They're not cooking with this direction. This engine of making things super slow, the game unresponsive, the engine that like bad, like inconsistency. We're still having latency issues. As far as I'm concerned, that's a problem, right? The fact people are saying not a game is good, you gotta put the right people. That's a problem. See what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. These are problems. These are not okay. That's a small fix. This is a problem. It's a problem that should not be a problem in year 6 or year 5 or even year 4. You see what I'm saying? But that's about it, y'all. That's all I really got for y'all in this one. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Um, because like I said, we got a lot of comments to get to. We will be reading more comments going forward. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Um, by the time y'all see this video, I'm probably gonna be on Black Ops or EA College Football. I don't know. Because like I said, I've been having so much fun. I've been having so much fun playing EA College Football. Okay, I've been having so much fun. So much fun. The game is that much fun for me. And I don't even be playing Dynasty, I'll be playing Road to Glory. But I gotta finish my Dynasty with Carolina. Because I got some good recruits coming in, and it's gonna be fun using them as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have some fun playing that game. I got a receiver that's got like 97 speed as a freshman coming in. It's gonna be cool to find ways to put him in the offense and get him to make plays, things like that. But yeah, man, and it's all about having fun. This game, you're not having fun. You're not. Um. So yeah, that's all I really got, y'all. Until we talk the next time, until we get to more comments, we'll talk then. I might just do the next video like right after this one because like I said, we have a lot of comments to get to. I might just do that next one right now. But we'll see. I look when to get back on EA College Football. I just said it right there. I look when to get on EA College Football right now and just have some fun on my cornerback. And then I'll make the video. But yeah, other than that, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Like I said, y'all put in the comments, how can 2K fix this problem? How can they fix this narrative of their game just dying within the first 2 months of the game being released, right? Because this is not normal, okay? Because I guarantee you, and yeah, you could argue with Black Ops 6 not hitting the same as it was either, but you can still play Black Ops 6 to just play. You're not going to play. If you had an option to play a game, you're not playing 2K25. You're not. If somebody says, yo, you could play either 2K, Fortnite, Black Ops 6, or EA College Football, you're not playing 2K. You're not. Right? I'm out of here. I'm out.